Collective, I do see where you did feel like this individual was possibly a dream come true. I feel like you explored. I feel like you used a lot of foresight. I feel like you moved forward, even if some of you guys felt like possibly you shouldn't have. You're showing up to be very grounded. You're showing up as Queen of Pentacles energy, very mature business endeavors, entrepreneurship. You're showing up generous, and you're showing up to be a healer, which I feel like you definitely tried to heal this person. Success is something that you guys are reaching, attaining, or experiencing at this particular time. You're very practical and down to earth is what you're showing up to be in this lineup. I do see where you really did believe in somebody. However, this person has proven themselves to be untrustworthy. They have proven themselves to be unbalanced. They've proven themselves to be deceptive and unjust. Right now, I feel like a lot of you guys are experiencing this person, or maybe possibly you are experiencing a person that you have to go to court with, or they're under some type of spiritual judgment here. There is karma here that has to be had. For some of you guys, you work in the legal field or government, something to that degree. However, this person's truth never was told, okay? This person likes to lie a lot, therefore causing you to have to slap brakes on this here situation. I feel like you believed in this person to a point to whereas you're like, okay, well, maybe there might be some self-improvement that may possibly go on one day. But this person has proven themselves to be a failure in that area as well. I feel like you have had to leave this situation in suspension. This person is very uncertain as to where you stand, because some of y'all ain't said nothing to this person at all. You just pretty much threw waved the white flag and surrendered this situation. I feel like this person was trying to sacrifice somebody as well. Somebody damn sure did try to come up off of somebody here. For some of you guys put this person on. Until you decided not to. And this is where the stagnation is occurring. The stagnation, the limbo, and not being sure about you is where this is occurring. I feel like you have a new perspective when it comes down to this individual. Collective, the truth of the matter is that what they lost with you, they will never, ever, ever experience again, okay? God, the Most High, sent you to this person as a test. They failed, okay? It really just is that simple. They're hitting tower. It's game over. Somebody ended this situation. They're experiencing chaos, negativity, upheaval, destruction, self-sabotaging. I will not be surprised if I see the Eight of Swords, and even the Six of Swords. But nonetheless, they're experiencing a lot of upheaval and a lot of negativity at this particular time, okay? On your end, like I said, you're showing up as Queen of Pentacles. This is a very grounded energy. This is a very practical energy. This is a go-getter, okay? This is somebody who is some that has dreams, goals, and means. So what you need to be looking forward to is a new love coming in. And I need for you guys to be open to this new love, all right? I do see where this person has damaged somebody's trust factor. I feel like for some of you guys, you poured a lot. With the Three of Wands, you definitely did help with this person. You definitely did try to put this person on. You damn sure did. For some of you, plan a future with this person, and for some of you guys, you married this individual. And with justice in reverse, I feel like for some of you guys are getting divorced. But I do not want you guys to feel like it is OV for you, because there is a new person that is coming in. You need to be open to this energy, and the reason why is because this person is sent to you as a blessing. This will be your reward for wasting your time and your resources, okay? Going through the heartbreak, going through the disappointment, going through the frustration, and having to find your new norm. There is an individual that is coming into your life that is going to help balance this out, all right, you guys? So, listen, yes, this person is in stagnation and limbo. For some of you guys, this person is actually in jail. With the Hangman to the Justice, that could be court and this person got locked up. That's true, because right now they're also in a Ten of Wands. So they're very much burdened. They're very much stressed out. They're very much overwhelmed. They cannot handle the chaos that, in my opinion, with just these cards being out, that they are the ones that created. They cannot handle the upheaval and the negativity that is coming into their life. You guys, this person is having a very, very hard time. They do have to keep moving. Of course, we all do. But at the same time, this is very hard. Every day, it's something else. It's health issues. It's job issues. It's money issues. It's family issues. It's, all kind of issues that is coming at them. And they're very, very restricted at this particular time. They're restricted in a whole lot of ways. I haven't clarified that card, but we will. Nonetheless, this here change has shocked the shit out of them, okay? Because like I said, they felt like you would be here. I feel like, I don't know why I feel like whoever this read is for, that this person really never had somebody as 10 toes down as you showed up to be in their life. So they kind of played with it because they didn't recognize it. You see what I'm saying? So there was no way for them to recognize it, you guys, because they're so used to being fake. They're so used to being around fake and phony, including their family members and their friends. So when somebody stepped up in Queen of Pentacles energy, they didn't really know how to take it. It's almost like when somebody ain't never had nothing and they finally get something, it goes just like that because they don't know how to maintain or manage it, okay? So it's almost that energy. No, it was not you, okay? You're showing up as Queen of Pentacles, okay? That means tradition. That means that somebody is grounded here. That means that somebody wants more. Comfort and comfortability is somebody's mantra here. So with that being said, no, the fact that they completely messed up does not have anything to do with you, has everything to do with their messed up decisions, has everything to do with their behavior. Listen, they got their own self caught up. And I'm going to tell you another thing. This right here is not the first time. For a lot of you guys, this person has a record. This person has a record, a history of being a serious ass fuck up. So with that being said, they're used to hitting towers. Towers is what their norm is. A real one is not, okay? So they're used to survival mode. They're used to chaos, things blowing up in their face, upheaval, negativity, destruction, even self-sabotage. This is what they're used to. So, the fact that this is ending, the fact that there's game over here, there's a death to this situation, this person really subconsciously or even consciously knew that this was going to happen anyway because they never rose to the occasion. They never gave what they were supposed to give in order to sustain an individual that is in Queen of Pentacles energy. You have to come a certain way in order to be able to sustain that energy, for that energy, the Queen of Pentacles energy, to continue to pour into you, to continue to believe you, to continue to share, advice, wisdom, resources, and everything else. Somebody has to be able to rise to occasion and match that Queen of Pentacles energy. Bottom line is they never were built like that. They never had that in them. What I have right here is I have heavy Libra. I have heavy Pisces and Scorpio. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the read. Collective, what I need for you to know is that what they lost with you, you don't got to worry about it, okay? I don't care nothing about them smiling, and I don't care nothing about their social media and all this other type of shit. All that shit is cap, okay, you guys? Listen, they will never, ever, ever have or experience what they had and experienced with you ever again. It's just that simple, okay? Bottom line is that the Most High God sent this person, as messed up as they are, and the reason why they sent them to you, the reason why God sent them to you is because you're able to see through the flaws. You're able to help individuals. Queen of Pentacles is a very nurturing energy. Queen of Pentacles is a fixer. Queen of Pentacles doesn't look at somebody on the outside and just make straight judgments. What they do, what Queen of Pentacles does is they experience that person. Queen of Pentacles will jump in there and try to, manage the situation, try to make somebody see more in their self than what they actually feel. So this is how they're coming across, and the Most High definitely did send this person into your life as a test. Now, they could have kept you, okay? It could have worked. If they literally passed this test, y'all would still be together. but they failed, and they failed miserably, as they usually do. Okay, this person is a liar and a loser. You need to understand that. So be prepared on this new love that's coming coming to you. Okay, because like I said, this person is going to help you find a new norm. This person is going to be able to balance out whatever was unequal. Don't be pessimistic when it comes down to love, is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, you don't want to be pessimistic when it comes down to love anyway, because love is the God frequency. Everything happens on the energetic frequency of love. So you never want no demon, no miserable miser person to make you bitter or pessimistic about love, because love is where everything happens. Okay, you guys, magical things happen in the frequency of love. So don't you ever, and I don't care who they are, family members, friends, it don't make no damn difference. Don't you ever make somebody, I hear it all the time in the comments, I'm just not gonna love no more. If you're not gonna love anymore, then you're not gonna be blessed anymore. Okay, that is where blessings come from. All right, these lessons are not to make us bitter. These lessons are not to make us not believe in who we need to believe in. Okay, what it is it's a lesson. It is to show you that yes, you can love, but to love and not have boundaries is self-erasure. To love and not have boundaries is to be too naive in a situation to where somebody can come and do this type of situation, to do this type of stuff to somebody here. Okay, so don't never believe in love. That is not what this channel is about. That is not what I believe in, and I don't believe that it is a lot of what my Train to Go members believe in as well. Bottom line is you do got love. You are worthy of love. You're showing up as Queen of Pentacles. Who in the hell will not love Queen of Pentacles? Everybody loves Queen of Pentacles. Okay, you guys. So with that being said, let's go ahead and go to the throne. You guys, shout out Collective Nation. I love you guys so much. Shout out Train to Go, my membership. That is my sisterhood. That is my brotherhood. Shout out to my day ones and my VIPs. You guys join Train to Go for $99 a month. Super, super cheap, you guys. Able to pre-watch videos, promos, perks, and discounts. Then on top of that, if you guys are wanting a personal read, I am only reading for my Train to Go members. However, for every 100 new subscribers, somebody will get a free read. And you guys, you do not have to be Train to Go in order to get that free read. However, you do have to be subscribed. All right. The more that I see you, the higher your chances are to win. Okay, so to the throne we go. All right, I'm praying over everything in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. You guys, I'm asking for truth, revelation, confirmation, guidance, consolation, peace, and protection as I give Yeshua, Messiah, Jesus Christ, all the praise, honor, and the glory in which he definitely does deserve. Okay, so I do see where you went in the direction of them. I feel like you believed in them more than they believed in their damn self. Okay, bottom line is they was a fuck up then and they're a fuck up now, and they got a lot of legal problems. You've called judgment. Okay, you have a serious awakening to who this person is. You know that they're a fraud. You know that what they say they don't mean, and you know they like to sell dreams. You know that. But with this judgment card, there you go, sitting on your throne. All right, showing up Queen of Pentacles again. You do not have to be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn in order to take upon Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay, let me just say that. And also for the dudes. Okay, just because it's a queen don't mean that it ain't a dude. All right, what's going on here, Holy Spirit? Look, you minding your business, you doing your thing. You've rejected this person. You're choosing not to deal with this person. This is the reason why Hangman is here. Stagnation and limbo, Holy Spirit. There you go. They worked very, very hard with you. For some of you guys, you didn't believe them when they showed you who they was the first time. They had to show you a few times. However, they worked very, very hard at showing you the truth. And this is the reason why you left their ass out in the cold. This is the reason why they're going through misfortune and loss. This is the reason why they're going through a misfortune and poverty. Okay, there's drugs here, you guys. Holy Spirit, give me a little bit more on this energy before we move on. Right, this person doesn't know what to do. Okay, the reason why they don't know what to do is because, like I said before, they're used to being around fake and phony. So when you're around fake and phony, you get fake and phony ass advice. Okay, so they've taken advice from individuals who absolutely positively do not know what they're talking about. Then on top of that, in order to get some type of advice, you have to be truthful. They were not truthful. So whatever advice that they're getting, it's not helping them. This is the reason why they're sitting around not knowing what to do at this particular time. Right. And I honestly feel like they're missing all kind of opportunities, you guys. The reason why is because they're too busy. They're not listening to themselves. They have no intuition. Matter of fact, to be honest with you, I will go so far as to say they intuition, their gifts has been snatched from them. Like I said, dealing with you was a test. Holy Spirit, give me some more of this law and all this. Yeah, they fixing to sit down, y'all. This is, like I said, spiritual court or real court. Nonetheless, with the Four of Swords, they're going to be sitting down. There are going to be some events that's going to cause them not to be as buck wild as they like to be. Okay, it really just is that simple. That's their problem. Okay, right? Because things are becoming very, very blocked. They're very, very restricted. Okay, there they go with a buck wild ass. Like to be outside, in and out, inconsistent, rebellious, flirtatious as hell, wanting to go from relationship to relationship that somebody could take care of them, to give them advice. Okay, bottom line, it doesn't matter. And the reason why is because they ain't never gonna see nothing like you again. It's just that simple. What's going on with them? Right, wanting to come back. They want to spin the block. Of course they do. I told you you're showing up as Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about this burdens. Yeah, the burdens is that these fake and phony individuals who they have surrounded themselves with, who they trust oh so much and didn't want to listen to you, well, now they're getting knives stuck up in their back. That definitely would stress someone out, you know. But yeah, they're being stabbed in the back, and they're also around a very reckless, chaotic energy. This person is possibly definitely manipulating in spell work. They're constantly going through arguments, fights, and friction with this individual or their friend group. But this one individual, they're definitely hitting towers. And didn't I say that they're going to be hitting them over and over again? Hype me up, y'all. Bottom line is they ass is out, okay? That's the only way I can really put it. Listen, they knew that you was a test, okay, you guys? They knew that it's not no way in the hell that they could have ran up on a Queen of Pentacles that meant what they said and said what they meant, and this could not have been a blessing. They knew on one level that it was. They messed it up, and now they got prices to pay for a long time. Okay, you guys? Upheaval. These are two towers already. Okay, upheaval, negativity, chaos. They can't even get a goddamn on break. It's just that simple. Okay, Holy Spirit, give me a little bit more on this. Yeah, I don't know what they watching you for, but they sitting up here watching you. Maybe they talking about you. Maybe they talking about you to the third party. Whoever. I mean, you know, that's how you can help people from here to across the goddamn street. When they get to the point to where as you pull your help back, you've done all these wonderful, generous, great things for people. Just because you pull your energy back because you don't want to deal with this fuck person anymore, what happens is they go to talking about you. They don't think about when you were there for them. They don't think about what you did for them, how you helped them. No. Only thing they're thinking about is how you done pulled your energy back, and as you should have. As you should have. You knew that this person was an assignment. Holy Spirit, right. Told you I was going to see the Eight of Swords. Hype me up. They're anxious, hopeless, powerless. They're mentally trapped. They're going through tower after tower. Upheaval, negativity, chaos, destruction, self-sabotage. They're trapped in their own mind. Anxiety, helpless, hopeless, powerless, restricted, and bound. Okay? That is what they need to get used to. It's just that simple. It's game over for their ass. I mean, I know you love them, but I'm just saying, okay? Bottom line is they're going to have to watch you win. They're going to have to watch you have serious stability, serious money. They shouldn't have sat up here and was tricky. They shouldn't have sat up here and was manipulative. They shouldn't have sat up here and got dang finessed and tried to manipulate energy. They shouldn't have did that. They're going to watch you be stable. They're going to watch you have blessings. You got blessings in your energy. Holy Spirit, give me a little bit more. Right. There they go crying a fucking river as if you care. Okay. Trying to go. You don't give a fuck about that. No. They keep on. They're going to have. Listen. They crying now. They going to have more to cry about. Okay, you guys? Somebody here showing up as high priestess. Okay. This is somebody who hears from the Most High God. Somebody fucked with God's baby. All right. Is what happened. So yes, they're crying. But guess what? They're going to keep on crying. Okay, you guys? That don't got, I mean, you know, that don't got shit to do with you. I'm going to tell you what got something to do with you. What got something to do with you is this Ace of Pentacles. Your blessing, your prosperity, your abundance. That's what got something to do with you. You staying up in this Queen of Pentacles energy, being grounded, securing your bag, being able to afford what you need to afford. They need to be ready to get put up in a third party situation. They're already in a third party situation with this fire sign any damn way. Holy Spirit, yeah, because they like to juggle. They like to have mixed messages. They failed the test. It's just that simple. So it's death for them. It's death for them. Right. It is also death for their what is it, way of thinking. Like they got a whole lot of voices in their head. You guys, this person is all over the place. They're grasping for straws. They're very much so trying to get up out of this energy. But bottom line is this is the Seven of Cups. They're going to be led down the wrong direction, not only from these fake and phony ass individuals, but also the voices that's in their head. They ain't got shit to do with you either. Long as they don't, long as they don't come bothering you, I mean, shit, you straight. Holy Spirit, tell me about this, love. There you go. Somebody is about to be jumping out here to you. This is a new person here. This is a new love. This is the Fool. This is 0. Okay, that means that this is a fresh start. They are jumping out here to you. All right. Tell me more about, there we go. 2 of Cups up underneath the deck. They're jumping out to the 2 of Cups. This is real love. I need for y'all to keep your options open. I need for you to be open to this love. This love is a blessing, you guys. You guys very rarely hear me say that, okay? I'm reiterating. This person wants to give to you. They understand. They've been through things themselves. Okay, you guys, this person is going to be showing up as generous, as kind, as loving, and charitable. All right. They're going to help you with your new norm. You guys will get along just fine. All right, you guys, this right here is the truth. Okay, you guys. Don't be pessimistic. Do not, all right? Just because these people gathered on you, just because they talked about you, don't matter. It don't matter. Who gives a fuck? I got so many people I talk to, they care so much about what people say. Listen, don't give a fuck about what nobody say about. Listen, they gonna like you, they ain't gonna like you. They ain't gotta like you. They can say whatever they want to say. Long as they don't come in your vicinity with that bullshit, you good, okay? It's just that simple. So what they talk. They can keep on talking. That's all they got to do is talk. Because they got a whole bunch of shit to talk about too. Because they got towers and everything else to hit. This person is a natural born leader that's coming into your life. They're showing up as a king. Okay, you guys. This person is showing up as goal oriented. They're about their business. Okay. Holy Spirit, give me a little bit more on this new person. They're very strong. So you ain't got to worry about a weak-minded ass individual, okay? Because this person is very strong in their convictions, in their intuition, their mind over matter, their mind over heart, their mind over emotions. They're not easily tempted. They are strong, okay? And they're going to bring a lot of happiness to you, all right? And the reason why is because just like you're doing the healing work, they've already done the healing work. So you're going to have 2 people come together that are healed, all right? And that are goal-driven and that wants love, all right? It's just that simple. This person is leveling up. Emperor energy, all right? That's a protector. That's a provider. Somebody may be a little bit older than somebody here. Holy Spirit, right? This person is a blessing. They're showing up as the star, all right, you guys? They want to romance you. They want to date you. This is the Knight of Cups, okay? They're following their heart. So be open to this, okay, you guys? I felt that energy way too much. And that's the reason why I really wanted to let you guys know, because a lot of y'all have been hurt so bad, okay? Like as I was praying, as I do every day when I wake up, you know, I got in my spirit that a lot of y'all is hurt so bad that you don't even believe in love no more, okay? That you're pessimistic when it comes down to love. Listen, pray about that. Ask God to remove all the bitterness that is in your heart. Ask God to heal you, to give you peace that surpasses all understanding, and he will do so, all right? Because there is nothing positive that will come as long as we are bitter, as long as we are pessimistic, as long as we are in apathy, and as long as we are blaming. Bottom line is God sits high and he looks low, all right? So there's no reason to blame. The reason why is because the one that matters, the one that vengeance belongs to, he already knows who the blame is. And you can best believe he is very swift. When it comes down to his children, he do not play. All right, you guys? So keep that in mind, okay? Train to go. Real talk, okay? Yeah, Scorpio, you in the house. Sagittarius, you up in there. You looking good, Sag. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, you looking good too. Yeah, what you got to be paying attention to is this damn this Ace of Pentacles, okay? It's just that simple. Virgo, Gemini, you up in here. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Scorpio, you up in here. You looking good. Yeah, they watching you. So what? They're missing all kind of opportunities. Pisces, what do it do? Love you, Pisces. Sagittarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. On point as usual. Aries, Taurus, what does it do? Aquarius, much love. And on the table here, I have Scorpio, Pisces, and Libra. All right. So let me give you guys some letters. And then that way, you guys, this right here is going to be a name. First, middle, last initials. Y'all know what this is, okay? But for my new and recent subscribers, y'all might don't. But this is going to be a name, first, middle, last initial, and also a time frame, okay? Also, you guys, if you guys are still here with me, give me black and white hearts. Black and white hearts, that's going to do so many things. One is going to let me know that you are still here with me. You guys are engaging in the channel. You guys are enjoying the content. And you guys do want that free read, okay? It's going to let me know all those things. And remember, the more that I see you, the higher your chances are to win. Definitely have to be subscribed to get the free read, all right? Yeah, what they lost with you, you ain't got to worry about it. A lot of people be like, oh my God, it seemed like, you know, they so happy over there and dot. Y'all, they doing the same shit over there that they done did with you. Okay, except worse. All right? They ain't changed. It's that simple. They couldn't get away with this bullshit with whoever they with. They getting dead, y'all. I'm just saying. They are. They getting lied to, backstabbed, and betrayed and some more shit. That don't have nothing to do with you. You not Captain Save nothing. All right, you guys? The only thing that you need to do is be worried about this here Ace of Pentacles that's coming your way. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of blessing. That right there is prosperity. It's money opportunities. What they lost, you just need to understand they will never, ever experience again. What they need to be worried about is this here Five of Pentacles. They need to be worried about this misfortune, this loss, these scandals and disgrace that's catching up with them. That is what they need to be worried about, okay? All right, so we got the letter E, February, N, J, May, December, R, U, 6 through 11, P, Aries. We got another P, y'all. Probably got several doubles. M, A, 12 through 17, Y is here, Q is here, September is here, Z is here, S is here, T, Leo, I, Sagittarius, Pisces, 1 through 5, Aquarius, Capricorn, June, K, S, X, L, V, 18 through 22, 23 through 28, V, and Virgo. So hopefully you guys, I was able to put that one piece together for you. If I was, that means I've definitely done my job. I would appreciate it if you like, share, and subscribe, collective. It's always a pleasure. I'll see you guys soon.